We welcome you once again to SLX Free Online Community Classes on Law. This is your initiative by you, for you, and possible only through the generous contribution of our seniors and fellow colleagues, brothers at the bar. And today we have a very unique online session with us, wherein we are doing a leadership spotlight of the Delhi High Court Bar Association elections, which are about to be conducted very shortly. We're deeply grateful to all the contestants who have graciously agreed to give us their time and be with us and help us learn and explore what are the various contours, what are the various elements of the legal profession. So we will be starting our first session today, which is for the position of the Joint Secretary. And for that, we have with us to start Shri Amit Grover, sir. And Amit, sir, I welcome you with folded hands, sir. Thank you so much for taking your time out. And sir, we wish you very happy Holi. And sir, we request you to kindly take us through with what your views are with respect to leadership at the bar.
First of all, I thank you, Mr. Keshav Sharma, to just conduct such a conference. And my agenda in regard to become the Joint Secretary, if I elected, सबसे पहली बातें जो मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर्स हैं या जो जूनियर्स हैं,
So please continue, please continue.
Your video is disappeared, no, that's why. तो जो मैं फर्स्ट एजेंडा जो मैं फर्स्ट एजेंडा ये सोचता हूँ, वो सबसे पहला ये होना चाहिए, जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर्स हैं और जो उनकी बेसिक नीड्स हैं, उनको बार के फंड से सबसे पहले दिया जाना, वो सबसे पहली ज़रूरतों में आना चाहिए। लाइकवाइज के जो उन लोगों को जो आजकल एक टेक्नोलॉजी सिस्टम है जिसमें एक टैब की रिक्वायरमेंट है, एक आप लोगों को उनको लैपटॉप्स की प्रोवाइड करवाना एक कंसेशनल रेट्स पे, बुक्स की जो एक रिक्वायरमेंट होती है वो आप चाहें तो बुक सेलर से बात करके एक अच्छा डिस्काउंट उसमें ऐड ऑन करवा सकते हैं, जिससे उनको एक अच्छा डिस्काउंट वहाँ पर मिले। और इमरजेंसी पर्पजेज में अगर आप देखें तो अगर मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ की बात करें कि किसी की फैमिली में कोई कैजुअलिटी हो जाती है या बार मेंबर कोई कैजुअलिटी हो जाती है, तो उस कंडीशन में उसको एक अच्छा अमाउंट जो हेल्प कर सके उसके परिवार की, वो एक दिया जाना सबसे बड़ी बात है। और जो आज का टॉपिक है लीडरशिप एट द बार का, मैं सोचता हूँ कि वी आर नॉट कंटेस्टिंग दिस इलेक्शन टू बिकम अ लीडर इन दिस बार। Our main priority should be like that, to become the friend, become the brother, become the servant of the bar members, not the leader of the bar members. So in these priorities, the first we have to see कि जो जनरेशन लॉयर, फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर आते हैं, उनको एक पॉकेट फ्रेंडली एनवायरनमेंट मिले। जो कैंटीन्स हैं वो ऑलरेडी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स अच्छे हैं, बट इसके अलावा भी जो स्पेसेस हमने अदर पर्पजेज में यूज़ करी हैं, उसको चाहे तो अगर एक सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट वहाँ नहीं है तो उसके लिए एक बेटर इन्वायरमेंट सिस्टम वहाँ भी बनाया जा सकता है। दूसरा, इन लोगों की एक अदर प्रॉब्लम है, जो इन लोगों को काम ना मिल पाना है, क्योंकि फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर को आकर हाई कोर्ट में काम मिलना एक सबसे बड़ी मेरे ख्याल से परेशानी का रीज़न है, जिसके लिए चाहे तो बार मेंबर्स एक लिस्ट क्रिएट कर सकते हैं और उस लिस्ट के अकॉर्डिंगली जो काम आता है उसमें जिनको लगता है कि ये काम हमारी स्पेशलाइज्ड फील्ड का नहीं है, उसमें बार्स की तरफ से एक लिस्ट ली जा सकती है, उनको हेल्प की जा सकती है कि आप ये काम उन लोगों को दिए जिनको इसकी ज़रूरत है और जिससे वो थोड़ा अर्निंग अपनी अच्छे से कर सके। थर्ड इशू दैट कि जो यहाँ पर एक सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट्स हैं जो जूनियर्स के लिए अभी नहीं है, उसके लिए बड़े बार के मेंबर्स भी कहते हैं कि वो लोग भी एक बनाएंगे, एक स्पेस उसमें क्रिएट करेंगे, साथ साथ एक लॉकर्स फैसिलिटी भी देंगे, तो वो एक दिया जाना भी मेरे ख्याल से एक सबसे अच्छी बात रहेगी उन लोगों के लिए जो फर्स्ट टाइम एंटर करते हैं इस प्रोफेशन के बीच में और शुरू के इनिशियल पीरियड्स में वो स्ट्रगलिंग पीरियड को देखते हैं कि हमें कुछ किया जाना चाहिए इसके अंदर में, तो उनकी एक हेल्प करना सबसे बड़ी बात है। तो टू बिकम कि इन लोगों का एक फ्रेंड होना, इन लोगों के लिए एक ब्रदर फिगर होना, इन लोगों के लिए एक सहयोगी बनना, नॉट देन कि आप एक लीडरशिप के रूप में देखें कि हमें एक लीडर बनना है इन लोगों का, तो वो एक चीज़ मैं इस तरीके से देखता हूँ। दूसरी चीज़ कि जो भी मेंबर्स इसके बीच में आए बार के अंदर इलेक्ट होकर, वो लोग अगर अपनी पॉकेट से भी कुछ कंट्रीब्यूशन पर एनम देते हैं यहाँ पर, तो वो आई थिंक इट वुड बी अ काइंड ऑफ दैट ग्रेट थिंग जो एक बार मेंबर्स को हेल्प करेगी। तो मेरे एजेंडे में यही सब चीज़ें हैं कि मेन प्रायोरिटीज़ में यही हैं। और अगर कोई सीनियर मेंबर्स की तरफ बात की जाए तो उनके बीच में उन सीनियर लॉयर्स की बात कर रहा हूँ जिनकी वकालत बहुत अच्छे लेवल पे नहीं चली, बट एक आफ्टर सर्टेन एज के बाद उन लोगों को भी एक रीज़न है कि कुछ फाइनेंशियल हेल्प चाहिए, तो उसके लिए बार चाहे तो एक ऐसा सिस्टम बना सकती है कि उनको एक मंथली अमाउंट एक सर्टन एज के बाद, जब वो लोग वकालत में नहीं है, जो भी हेल्प हो सके, दैट अमाउंट आई वांट डू नॉट वांट टू से हेयर, तो वो एक उनको एक मिनिमम अमाउंट उनको पर मंथ दी जाए, जिससे उनका लाइवलीहुड चलता रहे एट द एज लास्ट एज, देयर लास्ट एज तक। तो ये सब चीजें हैं, फंडाज हैं, जो इनको मैं चाहता हूं कि इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाना चाहिए। अगर जो भी बार मेंबर्स आते हैं इलेक्ट होकर, तो उसको इन चीजों के ऊपर सबसे पहले फोकस अपना करना चाहिए।
Thank you so much, sir. It's been very, very kind of you. Time is also nearly up. It's just wonderful आपने जैसे time manage किया. So, sir, deeply grateful to you for sharing your views.
And
And
I'm grateful to you for conducting this thing, and to just give an opportunity to express my views in this conference. Thank you.
deepest gratitude to you for taking your time also.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Shri Anurag Rawal, sir, to kindly take the stage and share with us what are his views with respect to leadership at the bar. Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. So if I start my journey, what I was saying that since my college days, a culture of helping people and making things simpler and easier for the people around me and with whom I'm connected is a habit which comes naturally to me. And in the course of time, I have imbibed it as a part of my nature to an extent that an effort to make things better around me comes natural to me now. And it is because of that I look for avenues for doing that. It's because of this reason when I was a student in CLC, it was always tough for me because there was a trend हमारे कॉलेज में या DU में no one was allowed to contest elections in their first year, but I fought election and was elected president in my first year only. And I think I'm the only one who became president in first year till date. And during my stint as president, made many changes for making life easier for the students community. Since now I'm in the legal field, my effort is striving for better conditions for the advocate community of which I'm part of now. And therefore, being a member of DHCBA, contesting its election was a natural choice because it is the forum by which I can achieve the goal of making things better for the advocate community. Being a first generation lawyer, I know where the shoe pinches and what are the problems young advocates face. उन्हें कितनी भी प्रॉब्लम्स हो, कितनी प्रॉब्लम्स रोज झेलनी पड़ती है, चाहे वो चैम्बर से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो मीटिंग करने की जगह से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो पार्किंग का इशू हो. I faced it all first hand, and therefore, although I strive for betterment of entire lawyer community at DHCBA, making things simpler and easier for young lawyers shall be foremost of my priorities. I think I have never in my life dreamed of becoming something. I have always dreamed of doing something, and all these posts and positions are nothing but a means of doing that. They are mode of service. ये सब पोजीशन सेवा करने का एक बेस्ट तरीका है. और इससे पहले मैंने लास्ट आई कंटेस्टेड BCD in 2018. So again there was another difficulty. मुझे उस टाइम पर काफ़ी मेरे सीनियर्स ने जो भी कैंडिडेट सिलेक्शन फंड कंटेस्ट कर रहे थे, देयर वर मोर देन 200 कैंडिडेट्स. एंड उन लोगों ने मुझे बोला कि भाई अनुराग, अगर इफ़ यू विल गेट more than 50 votes in Bar Council of Delhi election because you are too young to contest this position, तो आपके लिए बहुत बड़ा achievement होगा. But then I fought and I almost got more than 500 votes as a first preference. It was a close miss though. मैं hardly 30-40 votes से उसमें मेरा I could not make it. But I think मुझे जीतने के बाद भी उतना शायद appreciation नहीं मिलता जितना मुझे ये election lose करके मिला. लोगों की sympathy थी. Being a first generation lawyer without any backing, मैं किसी बहुत बड़े चैम्बर से एसोसिएटेड नहीं रहा, और उसके बावजूद भी because of my young friends, their faith in me, I made it. And when I decided to contest DHCBA, तो इनिशियली मुझे काफ़ी लोगों ने बोला कि भाई अनुराग, ये आप ना, ये DHCBA इज़ अ डिफरेंट गेम. हमारे तुम्हारे जैसे लोग जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर हैं या फिर बहुत बड़े किसी चैम्बर से कनेक्टेड नहीं है, या बहुत बड़ी कोई बैकिंग आपके पास नहीं है, या बहुत ज़्यादा काम आपके पास नहीं है हाई कोर्ट का, तो मतलब आई डोंट थिंक कि ये पॉसिबल हो पाएगा. Then I went to my seniors and my college friends, my partners, my colleagues. तो उन लोगों ने बोला कि अनुराग तुम्हें ना कुछ एक्टिंग करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, ना तुम्हें कुछ किसी को प्रूव करना है, बिकॉज यू आर ऑलवेज देयर सिंस 2009 व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माय पॉलिटिकल करियर एज अ स्टूडेंट लीडर. तो उन लोगों के प्रोत्साहन की वजह से मुझे काफ़ी मतलब हिम्मत मुझे मिली. और इन लास्ट मोर देन इट्स बीन मोर देन 8-9 months जो मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ कि 1-to-1 लोगों को टच कर पाऊँ. मेरा 1-to-1 कैंपेन ज़्यादा इम्प्रूव रहे और इन रिटर्न मुझे काफ़ी अप्रिशिएशन भी मिला है, काफ़ी रिस्पेक्ट मिली है, मेरे सीनियर से मिली है. और इवन इन माय नॉमिनेशन आई वाज नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग द number. There were more than 500, almost 400 to 500 supporters, my lawyer friends, जिन लोगों की वजह से मैं अपना नॉमिनेशन बड़ा सक्सेसफुली फाइल कर पाया. और उसके बाद मुझे वही लोग जो स्टार्टिंग में बोल रहे थे अनुराग दिस इज़ नॉट फॉर यू, DHCBA इज़ नॉट फॉर यू, स्टार्टिंग में मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स ने, मैं फ्रेंड्स ही बोलूँगा, उन लोगों ने एक नेगेटिव पॉलिटिक्स स्टार्ट की कि यार ये लोग ट्रायल करके यहाँ पर आए हैं, ये लोग आउटसाइडर्स हैं और हाई कोर्ट इज़ नॉट फॉर देम. तो मैं उन लोगों को और मैं अभी अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स को जो भी मेरे सपोर्ट में हैं, जो हमारे जैसे मेरे सीनियर्स जो हम जैसे बच्चों को अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं और इस फील्ड में आगे आने के लिए एक मौका दे रहे हैं, मैं बार बार उनसे यही रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा. मैं अपना मैनिफेस्टो, मैं अपनी सारी चीज़ें, बाकी कैंडिडेट्स ने भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर आकर जितने भी प्रोमिसेस किए हैं, मैं वो ऑलरेडी मैसेजेस, सोशल मीडिया और जितने लोग मिल रहे हैं मैं उन लोगों को 1-to-1 कन्वे कर रहा हूँ. मैनिफेस्टो में आई थिंक इस अभी जो हमारा डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ था, मैं अपना मैनिफेस्टो सब क्लियर कर चुका था. और एक कन्वेंशनल वोटिंग को तोड़ना है, मतलब एक कन्वेंशनल वोटिंग को तोड़ना है और एक नया तरीके का इलेक्शन. वी आर फाइटिंग इन एन एक्सपेरिमेंटल फेज. इस बार कितनी सारी डिफिकल्टी हमें देखनी पड़ी. पहली बार प्रॉक्सिमिटी इश्यूज, बहुत बहुत कुछ हुआ. एंड आई वाज द वन हु अप्रोच सुप्रीम कोर्ट. मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आई वाज द पिटिशनर, जहां मेरी प्रेयर यही थी कि इस बार के इलेक्शन के लिए प्रॉक्सिमिटी कार्ड ना फीजिबल है और ना पॉसिबल है. दिस इज नथिंग बट एन अननेसेसरी अनदर ID कार्ड. एनीवेज लोगों ने अप्रिशिएट करा कि चलो अनुराग तुमने हिम्मत की कि कम से कम तुम सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक अप्रोच किया, तुम लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक पहुंचे हो. और हाँ, इसके अलावा मैं एक अपने एग्जिस्टिंग
so most humbly sir, इसके अलावा sir we'll have ample opportunity to speak with you, I am certain. और मेरी आज आपसे भी वही रिक्वेस्ट है जो मेरी बाकी सबसे रिक्वेस्ट थी, that because it's a time bound thing and it's time for like time is for everyone, so I most humbly request.
Thank you Deepak, and sorry.
Thank you Anurag bhai for coming.
Thanks buddy.
Thank you.
Very kind of you. And हम आशा करेंगे कि आपके साथ ये जो हमारी चर्चाएं हैं इनको आगे भी हमें करने का मौका मिलेगा.
थैंक यू सो मच. और ये अनुराग ना सिर्फ कोर्ट के अंदर ही लॉयर्स के साथ नहीं है, कोर्ट के बाहर भी 24/7 अवेलेबल है. और उसकी आई डोंट थिंक कि मुझे लोगों को बताने की जरूरत है. मेरे बारे में आप किसी से भी पता करेंगे, अनुराग इज ऑलवेज देयर 24/7 एनी टाइम.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Kunal sir, we welcome you. We're deeply grateful to you. And sir, we request you to kindly take us through what your views are on the concept of leadership at the bar.
Thank you for inviting me, first of all. Good afternoon to everyone, the viewers, all of you who are hosting this. I will introduce myself. I am Kunal Malhotra, your friend at the bar. I am a practicing advocate for the last 15 years on the criminal side. I am one amongst you. This, आप कह रहे हैं लीडरशिप एट द बार. लीडरशिप नहीं, मैं फ्रेंड एट द बार बोलना चाहूंगा. बिकॉज मैं और आप में कोई फर्क नहीं है. आप लोग मुझे चूज करेंगे तो मैं आपका रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हूँ, एक वॉइस हूँ. लोग तो आप ही हैं, एसोसिएशन तो आपसे ही बनी है और आप ही उसका इंटीग्रल पार्ट है, जैसे मैं भी हूँ. मैं तो हर एक को कहूंगा भैया हम सब लीडर हैं. बस ये है कि हम लोग एक इंसान को इसलिए चूज करते हैं कि वो हमें और हमारी एसोसिएशन को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता है. और जब वो रिप्रेजेंट करता है तो वो रिप्रेजेंट तभी कर सकता है जब वो प्रैक्टिसिंग है, जब वो आपके बीच में आपके साथ है. और आपके साथ रोज उठता है, बैठता है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम समझ सकता है और उस प्रॉब्लम्स को खुद महसूस करता है, वो उसके लिए अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं तब। जब तक उसके लिए वो अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं है, तब तक वो किसी को एड्रेस नहीं कर पाएगा कि ये प्रॉब्लम्स हैं क्या। सो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, आई वुड से you are basically why to choose me or why not to choose me is what you have to decide. But I tell you something, I have stood with my fellow colleagues, lawyers at the bar in the past, in their difficult times, and a lot of people can vouch on that. And that was not for any vested interest कि मैं एक दिन इलेक्शन लड़ूंगा और मेरे लिए लोग वोट करते। हम डे वन से आए, ये हमारी फैमिली बन गई। फैमिली में कोई किसी को प्रॉब्लम होती है तो फैमिली मेंबर्स ही खड़े होते हैं, कोई बाहर का तो खड़ा नहीं होता आके। तो हम लोगों ने उसको एड्रेस करा है, पहले भी करते रहे। आज 15 इयर्स हो गए हैं, वी हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस इनिशियल फेजेस ऑफ लाइफ, स्ट्रगल्स देखी हैं लोगों की, खुद भी करी हैं, खुद भी फेस करी हैं, ऐसा नहीं है। तभी पता है कि स्ट्रगल्स होती क्या यंग एडवोकेट्स की। सीनियर्स के आशीर्वाद से काफी कुछ सीखने को मिला है। आई एम ग्रेटफुल टू दिस बार, जिसने एज अ ह्यूमन मुझे डेवलप करा, एज अ लॉयर मुझे डेवलप करा। आज अगर हम देखते हैं कि प्रॉब्लम्स क्या हैं, मोर और लेस जैसे बाकी मेरे कोलीग्स ने, फेलो कंटेस्टेंट्स ने बताया कि देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स व्हिच दे वांट टू इंप्रूव अपॉन, सिमिलरली आई विल बी आल्सो हैविंग, बट डूइंग अपॉन समथिंग इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन सेइंग अपॉन समथिंग। अभी तक हमने, हमारी जितनी प्रीवियस एसोसिएशंस रही हैं, दे हैव tried for the betterment and the upliftment of the bar. But one thing which I found which is not there is a support and accessibility for the members. There is no help desk. If someone has a problem, there should be a 24 hours help desk, which can be in the form of an email or a landline number or an automatic recording of a message, which the committee can hear the very next day or over a weekend and see what the problems are being faced by the members of the bar. मेरे को प्रॉब्लम होगी, मैं चले जाऊंगा, मे बी उस टाइम पे कमेटी मेंबर्स नहीं बैठे हो, मे बी कई लोग कमेटी मेंबर्स को अप्रोच नहीं करते, मे बी कई बारी कमेटी मेंबर्स होने के बाद भी एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पा रहे अपनी बात। हो सकता है कि ईमेल के थ्रू, फोन के थ्रू दे आर एबल टू एक्सप्रेस देयर grievances, their problems, the difficulty which they are facing. So first and the foremost, I would like to do is that I would love to have a help desk or a support desk in the form of an email or in the form of a landline. Then if there are grievances has to be solved also. So there has to be a particular streamline in the manner and the way they have to be resolved, and as soon as it can be done. It is not that it is कि आपने मेरे को अपनी grievances तो बता दी, उसका कोई solution ही नहीं निकल रहा। So solution, there has to be a committee for resolving these solutions also. Within the committee, there are sub-committees which are generally made. So I would be focusing upon one of such committees to be made where the youngsters or the elder people, whoever is facing any difficulty in the bar, can definitely address to us, and thereafter the same should be resolved timely. Now, when we talk about infrastructure or modernization, see, post-COVID, there has been a lot which has changed. We have come all together from one generation to the other, a new generation, I would call. We
30 seconds.
Yes, we ourselves were not so active in using the iPads or reading the files on laptops, computer, iPads, or addressing the arguments. But since COVID has changed this, and we are now for the last 3 years, 4 years, we are regularly doing so. So that has come up in a manner good for us. And अगर आज हम देखें तो जैसे किसी ने एड्रेस किया अभी थोड़ी देर पहले कि कैफेटेरिया तो अच्छे बना दिए, या कैफेटेरिया के साथ साथ हमारे को तो लाइब्रेरी भी बहुत अच्छी बनानी पड़ेगी। लाइब्रेरी की लिमिटेड स्पेस है, मेरे हिसाब से लाइब्रेरी फिजिकल भी होनी चाहिए, जिसमें एक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, जो एग्जिस्टिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है वो काफी अच्छा है, But with the latest, see, we need place to keep those journals or the desks where the people can sit and work on. Furthermore, if you will see the e-library, we only have a limited e-library. That e-library can be expanded with the membership. You can add some subscription wherein you can be provided with certain e-journals, access to the e-journals. Connectivity, they say, is a problem, but I would say the consultation rooms in the Supreme Court is an example which can be resolved out through that. So you have these spaces where you can have the consultation rooms where people can sit, which should be fully equipped with, where there should be a proper Wi-Fi system.
Some more summary. So the time. So since we're doing a very time-bound thing,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
deeply grateful to you for these very valuable insights. I think a lot has been taken up by all of us. Main points you've covered primarily, but so we're trying to do this in a very time-bound manner. And with respect to that,
I do understand there is a time foundation. I'm only saying that let's work together to build a bar that works for everyone.
Absolutely, sir. So kind of you.
Thank you.
The deepest gratitude. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So in line, we have Pradeep Gahalot, sir, next. We very warmly welcome.
No problem, no problem. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. First of all, I should introduce myself. I am Pradeep Gahalot. I am contesting for the post of Joint Secretary. I am currently working as Additional Public Prosecutor in Delhi High Court since last 3 years. Currently, I am in Court 27 with Justice Amit Mahajan from tomorrow onwards. And the last Wednesday, I worked with Justice Jasmeet Singh. So prior to that, I should also tell that I was a former member executive of Rohini Court Bar Association. Before coming to High Court, before becoming an additional public prosecutor, I was working regularly in Rohini Court and I fought elections over there and I won that. I became member executive below 10 years. Prior to that, prior to becoming an advocate, I am also a commercial pilot. I hold a commercial pilot license of FA American license as well as the Indian commercial pilot license. So that's about myself. Now coming to the leadership at bar. When I was elected as a member executive in Rohini Bar, the pandemic came and complete lockdown had happened. I was available 24/7 to each of my lawyer friends, my brothers, my sisters. I was available on a call. We have set up the COVID vaccination center in Rohini Court. We have set up the testing center in Rohini Court complex. And I was always available on a call away whenever any advocate had needed any help for testing or for the vaccination. Most of us from the High Court even know that. I have received a call from the members that our family members need a COVID vaccination because in the earlier times when the vaccinations are not available. And it was available in the Rohini Court. So we haven't differed about from the members or non-members. All advocates are brothers and sisters at the bar. We have to think about each one of them, not only for the members. Secondly, when I became a APP, I shifted to High Court, I have seen that there's a problem to the newcomers, the first generation lawyers, as well as the person who is starting their independent practicing. They face a struggle. They struggle while appearing before the courts. They face number of problems, numerous problems, like they don't have the research toolbars for themselves. They cannot afford these SCCs, Manupatras in the beginning. So for them, I believe we should provide some part of e-library in High Court. So that is one of the major issues which I have seen. And in that regard, in the Rohini Court, we already set up. At that time when I was there, we had set up with the help of BCD, an e-library. So like a small room containing around 20 computers with all online portals available to them. So if they want to do any research, they need to take any printouts of any judgments, they can go there, they can take a printout easily, and they can appear before the court. Secondly, I have seen the lawyers facing a problem of doing VC of different courts while they are appearing physically in High Court, but suddenly their matter reaches in the trial court. They have to do VC. There is a network issue. There is a problem of proper internet. The lawyers are facing these kind of problems. So I believe one of my plan, if I've been elected, one of my plan is that we will be setting up some cabins for doing VCs of lawyers, so they can sit there in the bar rooms. It can be done, so they can sit there and they can do their VCs in between their court proceedings. Thirdly, I am mostly in the criminal side, the extension block. Over there, I face a problem that even if lawyer is waiting for his or her matter, he needed to have a coffee, he had to go to the cafeteria. There is no space where he can sit down, take coffee, or there is no services available. So one of my, in my perspective, there is a place, this thinking that one of the small cafeteria can be opened in that side. Thirdly, for the first generation lawyer now, as I am a first generation lawyer, I was not aware from where I should begin. We face a problem that we don't get any help for getting jobs, for getting placements, for getting internships. So I, as much as I can, my younger brothers and sisters know, whenever anybody approaches me, I ask for my friends that if there is any vacancy available, I forward their CVs. But I think the initiative was taken in the prior time also by the bar by setting up a placement cell. So that was a very good initiative. So I will again work on that part. That's all. These are the only things which a normal, generally the first generation lawyer requires. So I will be always available.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I will be always available for 24/7 for any help, for any brother and sister, whoever requires my help. I will be available at any time. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Deepest gratitude to you. Thank you so much for giving your time. We have this is a fantastic new avenue which is opened up, and Kusum ma'am is there with us. Kusum, welcome, ma'am. And
Thank you.
we request you to kindly share your views on this humble topic.
See, the topic is leadership at the bar. So the only in one line I would like to say that leadership should be inclusive. As other speakers also said, leadership does not mean a leader. Leader is everyone. So everyone has to, join together. Then it becomes a leadership. It should be inclusive. And as far as I am concerned, you all know that I've been practicing in the High Court for 36 years now. Basically, on the criminal side, I've been public prosecutor, mediator, samadhan, as well as an arbitrator as well. So, with a lot of my experience, I would say nowadays what problems we are facing here in the bar is, which I think nobody is ready to address, is health issue. Has anybody addressed the health issue? I can really see these youngsters. See, what we have to do is to cater the youngsters, to guide them. In law, we can definitely, there is no problem in that anywhere. But, in health issues, I have not even seen these youngsters, getting a regular BP check. And every time you see them sitting outside the court, opening their laptops, in the canteen, working in their laptops, iPads, sitting so tense. I mean, I really get worried about all these things. So normal checkup, bar should organize a normal checkup where it is maybe sort of blood checkup, BP checkup, sugar checkup. All these health camps are really required from time to time. And yes, of course, a mental relaxation issue for advocates. You must have, I think all of you must have heard quite a lot of mishaps happening in the court very recently. We have lost quite young, bright lawyers very, very recently. So we have to, organize some kind of, laughter shows and think something about the relaxation also. Every time we keep discussing problems, problems, problems. But, think about health as well as relaxation. See, as far as legal issues are concerned, seniors are always present in the courts and juniors go, they guide them properly. And I think it functions day-to-day problems as well as day-to-day problems also. Seniors are always present there to guide them. They come, they ask queries. Many of times I personally have noticed juniors coming to us and asking various kinds of problems, maybe in the bar rooms, maybe in the lobbies of, or maybe in the canteen. They have, they asked us problem and it is always being solved. The second thing is, I just want to address presence of a leader in the premises. Leader should always be there to help them. It's not that if I have a problem, then I'm looking for the whole body to meet and then solve. One leader, one person can solve all kinds of problems. Not all, I would not say that, go to infrastructure level or any kind of level, not that ways. But yes, they have, basically, if you ask me, they have very small problems which you can, name a few toilet problems, some legal issues, some, somebody, some judge, has asked a question which they don't know the answer of. Then also they get little troubled and then they'll come to you and ask. So I feel that leader should always be present to, leader cannot always be present, but yes, at least he or she should be visible also. And third point I would emphasize, I think the time is getting over. I'll be really quick. The trial court practice, meaning thereby they should learn the art of cross-examination. We should organize some small workshops, not lectures, but the workshops where you can give them moot problems. If you know, all of you must have gone to the colleges to attend moot courts and all. The art of cross-examination, art of rather examination of witness is also very important, which I feel is I will not say lacking, I'll say little bit of lacking in the younger generation. I think that we should organize. I think all said and done, three things only: availability of the leader, inclusivity, mental health, most important, and trial practice. Thank you very much all and have a good day. Thank you.
Ma'am, deepest gratitude to you. And ma'am, you finished exactly. You have 10 seconds still left. So I'm grateful to you.
10 seconds. If anybody has any question, I can answer. If
No,
anybody.
ma'am, no
Maybe
questions.
we'll,
But that's not the
Questions will
format.
start today, then
That's
ma'am,
not the format.
we'll
Okay.
invite you. Yes, ma'am. We'll invite you for now. Yeah, alarm has started.
But yes,
So,
I am always there in the High Court. If anybody has any problem, I am there. Thank you very much, dears.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
thank you,
Thanks a
ma'am.
lot.
Thanks a lot.
Hi everyone, my name is Kanika Singh and I'm contesting for the post of Treasurer in the Delhi High Court Bar Association. I believe the topic that is there for the interaction today is leadership at the bar. So before we segue into that, a brief background. I was the member executive from 2019 to 22, and in that period we were instrumental in getting the first creche facility inaugurated in the Delhi High Court. We were also instrumental in getting additional consultation rooms set up, which is the Vimarsh facility, which continues to operate till date. I was personally instrumental in getting the placement cell of the Delhi High Court reactivated, and we were instrumental in getting several advocates placed. Essentially, we were also instrumental in getting the permission for expansion of the cafeteria area, getting the permission for conducting a Wi-Fi audit, which has led to some improvements in network, but still needs more work on the same. We got the area outside the glass cafeteria covered, so that it is now accessible in all seasons. Now coming to what my vision is if elected as treasurer, I see some of the crucial challenges that still face us are with regards to definitely more consultation rooms are needed, which will, there are several rooms in the new chamber building, which is S block, which still haven't been availed. So I see setting up of more consultation facilities, maybe offering that up for advocates for use with facilities. Therefore, furthermore, the Wi-Fi network continues to remain a challenge. So definitely we need to come up with a sustainable solution for the same. Furthermore, I see that the role of our bar association is an interface, and especially I feel that the times that are to come are going to be challenging, with technology proving both a bane and a boon, of course, but also as to how some of the jobs that lawyers were being looked after, a lot of drafting tasks now being replaced by your AI models, as to how we keep lawyers relevant and we keep ourselves relevant in changing times. Other than that, of course, there are infrastructure issues that we need to be addressing. We need to be creating facilities for lawyers to conduct their VC hearings in court premises. Additionally, more facilities with regards to maybe to some extent addressing the issue of parking. And yes, so that in a nutshell. And also definitely having a dedicated LinkedIn page for the placement cell of the Delhi High Court. So there's a seamless interface for lawyers and those looking to hire to figure it out. So yes, if given an opportunity, that is my vision for the bar. And leadership for me being a first generation lawyer and for High Court having given me what it has, it's all about paying it forward and helping more lawyers achieve their dreams when they step foot in arguably the country's best court. Thank you.
Yes, hi.
Very warm welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, format is 5 minutes of whatever your thoughts are on leadership at the bar. So whenever you say you're ready, I will start it then.
So, Dhananjay, thank you very much, first and foremost, that you took this initiative. You know, a little while ago, I was making calls to certain voters, and one young girl, you know, was very positive when she said that, you know, ma'am, we want to know, apart from just receiving flyers and phone calls, as to why you want to lead us in the bar. So I told her, I said that I'm delighted that you asked a question, and here is why I want to do it. And the same question is going to be answered even here for you. So the reason why I thought after 26 years of practice to contest for the post of treasurer and to be in the executive and one of the main posts is because the entire set of voters and members of Delhi High Court today require you know, a team that is ready to lead from the front. You see, we have age groups of people ranging from their 80s even up to the youngest lot who are coming every day in the profession, who are in their 20s. Now, to be able to represent everybody, to be able to understand everyone's problems and requirements, it is important for all of us who are going to lead the bar to be having considerable experience as lawyers, first and foremost. Second, we need to have, and I would especially lay emphasis on the fact that to be able to lead a bar that is comprising of so many different types of lawyers coming from different types of backgrounds, you need to have a heart in the right place to be able to think for the welfare of each and everybody. So we must not get bogged down by the numbers. Yes, we have 40,000 members today, but each and every single member needs our attention. We need to be approachable. We need to know where to put the money. We need to understand, therefore, the welfare of each and every one of us. We require space, which is a constraint.
Zeba ma'am, please, you may continue.
Yes, we require first and foremost space, you know, in the premises, which is ample. If you see, only a little bit of architectural and technical, effort will ensure that we have small workstations at every and many place that we see empty today for lawyers of all age groups to sit there quietly, peacefully, do their work, and then attend to that one matter for which they have to be there in the High Court the entire day. The second that we need is to be able to communicate with each other, and therefore to have programs that bind the members together in all manners, such as, say, cultural events, sporting events. We need gymming facilities. We need, because we spend more than 10 to 12 hours, some of us, in the campus. And why not? Why not that we have these facilities? Because there is so many of us giving so many funds that there are ample and more financial, reasons that the bar is made up of. We don't need to spend lakhs and lakhs on welcoming or giving farewells to eminent judges, etc. I think even judges would be happy that we spend the money elsewhere. We were about to have a program in another place, you know, a few women lawyers, And one of the honorable judges was kind to tell us that why do you want to have it at X place? Why don't you use one of our premises here? So it was so delightful because then we realized, yes, why can't we do it here? So there are ample ways of trying to put the money at the right place. I think we need a change in the bar because we've seen for 25 years that that has not really happened. The last thing that I want is to have more and more mentoring programs. I started a legal discussion program every Tuesday and Friday at the Bar Room 18 as an informal discussion on different topics where experts would come at my request to, and they were very happy. Imagine senior lawyers coming and giving 1.5 hours of their time to young lawyers to help them satisfy their legal queries up to a logical, finish is something that every young lawyer requires today. And most of us that I had approached to come and give a talk was someone who wanted to contribute after years of their being in the profession, because mentoring is something that we badly need, and mentoring is something most seniors are wanting to give. So with this, I feel that these are 3 or 4 main areas. The last one is, of course, Nariyal Pani.
Ma'am, 30 seconds.
I have some more time?
30 seconds, ma'am. 30 seconds.
All right. So the last is Nariyal Pani. I want Nariyal Pani in the canteen. I don't want Starbucks. I want healthy fruits cut and vegetables to be offered to all of us that look like vegetables, not something that is looking a horror red or a yellow or a green that we see today, in form of artificial colors. These are simple things that we want in the bar that will change the complete outlook of it. We want to showcase people's talent. There should be photography exhibitions. There should be sculpting. Somebody told me they want an art exhibition to be showcased by lawyers. Yes, we need these de-stressing activities as well. With this, please, I request all of you to vote and support me for the post of treasurer, and I promise to you that you will get each and every of this that I have mentioned. Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And ma'am, so kind of you for taking your time out today, ma'am.
I love your initiative. I wish that this reaches to each and every voter in whatever short time we have. It is important for everyone to vote for a person who is talking about their problems rather than only distributing flyers. Thank you.
Ma'am, this is just the start. We'll be doing it in all the states in the country, ma'am. This is just the start with DHCBA.
I'm delighted. I'm delighted.
Sachin sir, I'll request you to kindly take this forward. Very warm welcome, sir.
First of all, thank you, Keshav. Thank you, Dhananjay. Thank you, Deepak. And thank you to the entire team for organizing this. It's been a great initiative. And I must say, I must thank all the candidates who have also joined, including my opponents, both Inderbir sir and Shyam, who have joined in this initiative. It's a great initiative. You have kept the topic as leadership at bar. To me, leadership at bar really means enhancing the prestige of the bar, protecting the image of the bar, keeping bar first. That is DHCBA and its members first. It is really the connect with the members at the bar. What does leadership at the bar really means? It is identifying issues younger members के, उनको effectively deal करना, उनको best possible manner में deal करना is what leadership at bar is. Taking advice from our elders, following them to whatever manner and best we can do. Some of the important things once you talk about leadership at bar is that to work for the voters, to work for the people who are part of this bar, to work for those who filed declarations in this bar and have chosen this bar over other bars for years together. Some of the issues which straight away come to my mind, which I've raised on previous occasions, are issues like sitting arrangement. Youngsters के लिए sitting arrangement की बहुत जरूरत है हमें. Chambers की बहुत जरूरत है. जो voters इस बार में हैं, जो voters इस बार में रहते हैं, जो voters जो declarations हर साल डालते हैं, हर election में डालते हैं, उनको precedence देना पड़ेगा, उनको protect करना पड़ेगा, उनका interest over those people जो दूसरी bars में रहते हैं. जो दूसरी बार के वोटर्स हैं, कईयों के वहां पे चेंबर्स भी हैं, उनका वेट लिस्ट में ऊपर होने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं बनता. We have to start working for people of our bar. Really, these are issues जो हमें real time address करने हैं. Youngsters को आज sitting space चाहिए, 5-10 साल के बाद वो sitting space की जरूरत नहीं होगी, सबके पास अपनी जगह होगी. So those are the issues which are to be addressed. Various other issues such as parking issues, canteen के भी issues अब आ रहे हैं, ladies bar room का है. Interactive lectures is something I've been saying for a very long time. We need interactive lectures जहां पे questions raise कर सकती है audience, youngsters questions पूछ सकते हैं to the seniors and others. The research tools, better research tools have to be brought about. We can buy certain softwares and provide them to the entire people, entire bar at a very nominal cost. Better Wi-Fi needs to be done. Better placement cell, to my mind, is required, is one of the requirements that is there today. There are various such issues which are there. और मेरा मानना यह है कि ये वो issues है जो एक actual practicing lawyer feel करता है, क्योंकि वो रोज कोर्टों में होता है, रोज इन issues को face करता है, और वो lawyers इनको अच्छे से deal कर पाते हैं. जो topic आपने choose किया है is an excellent topic, leadership at the bar. It is not the same as leaders of the bar. Leaders of the bar तो कहीं होते हैं, but once it comes to leadership at the bar, the concept completely changes. Really, the issues of the bar need to be taken up. Issues have to be kept ahead of ourselves. The real issues bar is facing must be raised. We must fight for them. We must deal with them effectively and in real time. My request to everyone who's watching is that please collect your proximity cards if you have yet not done so. Because at the end of the day, 21st को आपका आना बहुत जरूरी है. It is your vote that will decide the future of this bar. Really, the future lies in your hands. Please exercise your vote. Be there on 21st and help us make this a better bar. Thank you once again, and thank you for giving me this opportunity today. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Deepest gratitude to you. And
I hope I did not go beyond the time.
No, sir, it was. We still have about 20 seconds left. So
I promised you I will keep it under 5.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for taking
so much, and thank you for giving me out of turn chance.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Gratitude to you, sir. And sir, whenever you permit, sir, I'll start.
Keshav, a very good afternoon to ladies and gentlemen here. Keshav, I must congratulate you to start with you and Deepak for such a great initiative and making this platform. Probably this is the first time we're having this kind of a discussion. I would not call a debate, but a discussion where the candidates are being introduced. The Supreme Court has its own presidential debate. But for the first time in the High Court, I think it's a great initiative you've taken, Keshav. And anytime, anywhere you want to have any kind of a conversation with us, I'm always available and shall be available. I'm also very thankful to Sacchin to have spoken his viewpoint, and I'm waiting for Shyam to also air his viewpoint. I have also heard the other candidates, very, very elaborate discussions that everyone has made, and they have discussed the issues and things like that. Well, I wish each and every candidate the best of luck for the elections, whether it's my opponent, whether it's for any other post. I wish them all the best, and I wish them good health, and they should stay blessed. We remain colleagues at the bar. We would continue to be colleagues at the bar, irrespective whether we are contesting this election. This election is a very healthy, should be taken as a very healthy elections, not to have any grudges later on. Win and lose is part of the game. It's like preparing a case, going to the court, presenting the case to the court, and the judge decides which way the decision is to come. Similarly, we have put in our best efforts. All of us have put in our best efforts, and it's now for the electorate to decide who's the best candidate for them and how they can be represented in the bar, both before the bar and the bench. Well, I would say only, Keshav, one thing, you've picked a very interesting topic of leadership at the bar, but I will take it as a representation at the bar. I would like to be called a representative, not a leader. I don't think I myself have not qualified myself as a leader. I would like to remain as a professional lawyer who who's contesting some elections to represent the bar and to have their viewpoints and take it to the bench or to the other colleagues and to address their difficulties, their whatever problems that they have. Well, I, as a representative of the bar, present outgoing committee, the efforts have been, and I feel what I've understood a little from all that is that a lawyer has three fundamental aspects. One is placement, the other is learning and continuously learning, and in case of any dire circumstances, some financial assistance. These three aspects were addressed very nicely by the outgoing committee. We and the committee had started the placement page on LinkedIn, which today I can proudly say on behalf of my committee that we have over 28,000 followers. It has not only benefited younger members of the bar, but also the older members of the bar have benefited, or this, as we call the senior members of the bar, have benefited. The younger members of the bar have got the opportunity to get placement with their seniors or mentors. Similarly, the elder members of the bar have been able to get some very good talent from the younger members of the bar through this page. And I congratulate the whole committee for having put this LinkedIn page in and done brilliantly well on this aspect. The next aspect that I would like to address upon is the continuous learning of law. Now, continuous learning of law is very, very important because the law is very dynamic. It keeps changing from time to time. I would like to welcome Shyam. I can just see him on the screen. Welcome, Shyam. So, and continuous learning is very, very important because the law keeps changing. In light of this, the outgoing committee had also thought of this, and then we had started this learning the law sessions, and we had quite a few very successful, very well attended, very well appreciated sessions, which included the new criminal laws, the Evidence Act, the issues relating to IPR, very diverse cyber securities, etc. It was largely attended. In fact, we had it in the S Block auditorium. The auditorium was overflowing. We had people sitting on these stairs to hear the speakers, who were very eminent speakers from both from the bench and from the bar. I'm not taking any names on that, but we have very, very eminent speakers on that. It was highly, highly appreciated. And on the aspect, and the third aspect is in case of any exigencies, unforeseen circumstances, some assistance has to be given to the family, to the lawyers and things like that, where we have been, the outgoing committee has been absolutely on the task. They have helped people in many, many manners, in many, many aspects. Whatever little we could do, we have done for them. And my effort, if I am elected, is to only continue to strengthen these things that we've taken forward. Yes, there are many other issues that those can be taken care of, but these are the main aspects that I think as a member of the bar for last about 38, 39 years, having no legal background, coming from a Fauji background to a legal background was altogether a new aspect. But yet, if I can make it, I'm sure anyone can make it in this profession, provided we follow the mantras of honesty, integrity, hard work, perseverance, and respect to the elders. With this, I sign off. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here, hearing me out. I am not going to make an appeal for a vote. I don't want to use this platform for a vote, but I would only say, choose your best candidate who you feel would best serve the purpose, and stay blessed, stay healthy. Thank you so much, Keshav. Thank you, Deepak. And thank you everyone for providing me this opportunity.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So, Shyam sir, we have this privilege, sir, of having this occasion of learning from you also on this very unique topic. So, thank you so much for taking your time out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Pardon,
sir.
Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes,
sir,
sir.
absolutely, we can hear you. And we can see
Thanks,
you on-
Keshav, Deepak, Dhananjay. Thanks to all of you.
So kind.
Thank you.
So just one final thing, I'll just reiterate, sir, 5 minutes and then 30 seconds.
5 minutes and
Keshav, I hope I didn't overrun 5 minutes.
नहीं sir, वो अब हो गया आपको,
So
30 seconds
you
आपका,
saved
30
yourself
seconds
some
plus
credits,
10
sir.
seconds रहे ऊपर से.
You saved yourself some credits.
So 30 seconds plus 10
Thank
seconds
you.
थे उसमें. So kind of, sir.
I don't know, Keshav, whether I have the energy to speak for 5 minutes. Just getting discharged from the hospital yesterday.
Whatever you say, it's our blessing.
Yeah.
So your being here is most valuable for us.
Thank you for organizing this. I'm always in support of this, that we should have a debate of all the, at least of secretary, vice presidents, and president candidates to know about their vision, what they are thinking of that. I have the privilege of being in the executive from 2011 to 2014, and now in this tenure also. So during that tenure, we have filed a writ, and so that we got that S block. First of all, I would like to say that you have to choose a leader who is 24-hour available to you. And in last 31 years, I have never switched off my phone. Being a first generation lawyer, I know how much problems first generation lawyer faces. From the day of internship till the placement, he has to run from pillar to post. He has to look for people, सिफारिशें करनी है, कहाँ कैसे placement होनी है. So I try to help first generation lawyers throughout my career. And one more thing, which I would like to say, that when 2022, I fought that election, I had 3 major concerns. One was the parking, and I gave a suggestion that we can regularize the parking by making it one way. And I'm glad that we have regularized the parking. Not 100%, but by making them one way, going towards Zakir Hussain Marg, providing valet parking at each and every gate. And still a lot of things to do now. Still, I mean, we have to control the parking issues. Underground parking में अभी भी automatic car parking हो रही है. Then second issue was the canteen. 1 घंटे की waiting होती थी canteen में. Lunch hours में youngsters को खड़े रहना पड़ता था. तो हमने कैंटीन को एक्सटेंड किया. ये एक दिन का काम नहीं था. पिछले 10 साल की 2011 से 14 वाला जो टेन्योर था, तब से हम कंटिन्यूअस, जब मोहित माथुर सेक्रेटरी थे और चिंडोक साहब प्रेसिडेंट थे, तब से ये इशू चल रहा था. तो हाई कोर्ट में कोई भी काम कराने के लिए सारी एग्जीक्यूटिव्स को कंटिन्यूअस काम करना पड़ता है. इस टेन्योर में हमें कैंटीन एक्सटेंड हो गई, अच्छा रहा. कैपेसिटी बढ़ गई, 550 हो गई है. हर ब्लॉक में हमने कोशिश की है कि अलग रेस्टोरेंट्स दे दिए जाएं, जिससे कि जो बर्डन था सारा कैंटीन पे बाइफरकेट हो जाए. 5 नए रेस्टोरेंट्स एक ही टेन्योर में लेके आ गए हैं. 3 स्टिकर दिए, 2 डायरीज दी हमने. वाईफाई, सारा वाईफाई की शिकायतें आ रही हैं, उसको कोशिश करेंगे और ठीक कर दें उसको, वाईफाई को आगे. सबसे जो मेन इशू था कि बापा नगर की जो लैंड थी, उस लैंड पे भी है फाइल रेट ऑन दैट लैंड, और होपफुली हमें वो लैंड मिल जाएगी इसी टेन्योर में. लॉ मिनिस्टर भी, चीफ मिनिस्टर भी, सब एक पेज पे है, अपना चीफ जस्टिस साहब भी, कि भाई ये लैंड हाई कोर्ट को मिल जाएगी. तो हमारे को 5 जो लेवल है वो पार्किंग के मिल जाएंगे, जिसमें कम से कम 5000 कार्स हमारी एकोमोडेट हो जाएंगी. उसके अलावा ये कहना बड़ा आसान है कि जिनके चैम्बर्स है उसको कैंसिल कर दो. ऐसे कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते. 31 ईयर्स की वेटिंग है. 91 में जो लॉयर बने थे उनके चैम्बर्स अभी तक नहीं आए हैं. आप उनको एकदम से कैसे भगा देंगे सिर्फ इसलिए कि आज वोटिंग लिस्ट में नहीं है? ऐसा नहीं कर सकते आप. यंगस्टर्स को आपको जगह देनी है. 5 नए बार-रूम हम लेके आए हैं इस ब्लॉक में यंगस्टर्स के लिए. जो ये सामने सागर रत्ना है, सागर रत्ना के टाइम ये कहा गया था कि ये लॉयर्स इसको यूज कर रहे हैं, उनको डिस्प्लेस कर दिया गया. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. उनको और बढ़िया फैसिलिटी मिली है और अच्छे से रिनोवेट हो गया. वो वहीं पे काम कर रहे हैं. सागर रत्ना वालों को स्ट्रिक्ट इंस्ट्रक्शन है, किसी भी लॉयर को वहां से डिस्टर्ब नहीं किया जाएगा. अपना काम कर रहा है या किसी क्लाइंट्स को अपने वो एंटरटेन कर रहा है. तो जो एस ब्लॉक, वो हमें जो बापा नगर की लैंड अगर मिल गई तो 3000 क्यूबिकल्स, 3 to 5000 क्यूबिकल्स ऑन ग्राउंड फ्लोर कैन बी मेड अवेलेबल फॉर द यंगस्टर्स विदाउट किसी को अलॉटमेंट के लिए. फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट बेसिस आइए, मॉडर्न उनको फर्स्ट क्लास क्यूबिकल्स दीजिए. जिनके चैम्बर्स हैं, बाकी 6-7 फ्लोर जितने आपके अलॉट होंगे उसमें उनके चैम्बर्स दीजिए. चैम्बर्स की प्रॉब्लम आपकी खत्म हो जाएगी. जितनी प्रॉब्लम है आपकी, ये जितने भी आप कह रहे हैं कि जिम चाहिए, आपको एक्सरसाइज के लिए चाहिए, वो लैंड हमारे पास बहुत बड़ी लैंड होगी, उसमें इट विल बी स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट बेसिकली। हाई कोर्ट हमारी, वैसे भी हमारे हाई कोर्ट आज भी पूरे इंडिया में सबसे सुंदर हाई कोर्ट है। हमारा जितना बढ़िया इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर किसी के पास नहीं है। चीफ जस्टिस हमारे एस ब्लॉक को देखने के लिए आए हैं। हाँ, दूसरा एक मेरा सबसे बड़ा इशू ये है, पिछले कई सालों से मेरी है, कि हर कोर्ट में हर ब्लॉक का नाम रखा हुआ है। हमारे यहाँ से 2 चीफ जस्टिस गए हैं, चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया जस्टिस सबरवाल, जस्टिस लाहौटी, तो उन दोनों जजेस को के नाम पे हम ब्लॉक का नाम रख सकते हैं। दिनेश माथुर जी 6 बार प्रेसिडेंट रहे हैं, अमरजीत सिंह चंडोक 6 बार प्रेसिडेंट रहे हैं, पीएन लेखी साहब हमारे प्रेसिडेंट रहे हैं, अरुण जेटली जी रहे हैं। बहुत हमारे इतने सीनियर लॉयर्स इस बार ने दिए हैं जिन्होंने देश में नाम कमाया है। उनके नाम पे हम लाइब्रेरी, कैंटीन, ब्लॉक्स क्यों नहीं रख सकते? ये मेरा एक आइडिया है कि हम कोशिश करेंगे जजेस से बात करके कि जितने हमारे प्रोमिनेंट जजेस, जस्टिस कृपाल, जस्टिस सबरवाल, इनके नाम पे ब्लॉक्स रखा जाए। ये एक मेरी सोच है। दूसरा क्या है कि एस ब्लॉक में जो नए बार रूम्स हैं उसको शायद अभी देखा नहीं है काफी मेंबर्स ने, बड़े अच्छे स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट हैं। और जो बार रूम्स 35 नंबर कोर्ट के बाहर थे, लेडीज और जेंट्स दोनों को देखिए हमने कितना अच्छा रिनोवेट किया गया है। और भी बहुत कोशिशें करते रहेंगे, हम करते रहेंगे। यंगस्टर्स के लिए मेरा हमेशा ये कहना है कि यंगस्टर्स जो है उसको 3 से लेके 5 साल तक कम से कम हमें उससे सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं लेना चाहिए। दिस इज द टाइम व्हेन ही नीड सपोर्ट, फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट फ्रॉम अस। और जो इस बार को जिन्होंने 40-45 साल दे दिए हैं, एज ए टोकन ऑफ लव एंड अफेक्शन वी मस्ट exempt them from the subscription। बाकी सीनियर से ले लेना, हम उनका बढ़ा लेंगे सब्सक्रिप्शन। और यंगस्टर्स को स्टाइफंड भी, केरला में स्टाइफंड दे रहे हैं, हमारी बार काउंसिल क्यों नहीं दे रही है स्टाइफंड? एक यंग लॉयर को जो दिल्ली से बाहर से आ रहे हैं, मोस्टली बाहर से आए हुए हैं, उनको ट्रेन में जाना भी होता है, उसको अपनी यूनिफॉर्म को भी मेंटेन करना पड़ता है, उसको रेंट भी पे करना पड़ता है। तो फाइनेंशियल सिक्योरिटी चाहिए उसमें, और फाइनेंशियल सिक्योरिटी कौन देगा? हम ही लोग देंगे। अगर लीडर हम हर चीज का सोल्यूशन कर सकते हैं। कोविड के टाइम में हमारा सिर्फ 15 लोगों का एक ग्रुप था, और उसमें जब हमने देखा कि भाई एक लॉयर की आया गया कि मेरी बेटी की टाइम तो नहीं हो गया, हाथ जोड़ दिया आपने। अच्छा,
एक्चुअली मेरे को बेल ना थोड़ी ठीक करनी पड़ेगी। आई हैव टू कीप अ प्रॉपर बेल, जिससे ना एग्जैक्टली पता चल पाए। मैं बजा देता हूँ लेकिन वो शायद पता ही नहीं चलता वो।
अच्छा,
प्लीज सर तभी से आप रैप कर दीजिए।
1 लॉयर्स के बच्चों की हमने फीस पे की है 62 lakhs। वो कैसे की है? सारे सीनियर्स से हमने अप्रोच करा, उनसे लिया, डायरेक्ट स्कूल में पे कराई गई। 560 लेडी लॉयर्स को 6 महीने तक राशन दिया गया है। तो ये कैसे दिया गया? एक एफर्ट्स, विजन, सोच, तरीका, तभी होगा आपका। प्लेसमेंट सेल बनाया जाए आपका। अभी हम लंदन गए थे टूर हमारे एग्जीक्यूटिव में, तो उसमें हमने जब लंदन की बार एसोसिएशन से बात की तो उन्होंने कहा था कि ये हमारे यहाँ ट्रेनिंग देते हैं हम, कि कैसे क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन करना होता है, कैसे एडवोकेसी स्किल। तो उसमें हमने भी हैव इनवाइटेड देम, एंड होपफुली उनके ट्रेनर्स आएंगे यहाँ और वो हमारे को यहाँ ट्रेन करके जाएंगे। ऐसे ही हमारे बार बार लेक्चर होने चाहिए यंगस्टर्स के लिए, जिससे कि यंगस्टर्स को आप उनको उनकी स्किल को एनहेंस करो। ये सब करने के लिए टाइम निकालना पड़ता है, और टाइम तभी निकलेगा जब आप एक ऐसे लीडर को चुनोगे जो 24 आवर आपके लिए अवेलेबल होगा। सबसे ना 2 गोल्फ कार्ट भी लगानी है हमने, जो एस ब्लॉक से लेके और मेन कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग तक सारे यंगस्टर्स बुजुर्गों को लेके जाए। हमारे सारे चैम्बर ब्लॉक्स को कनेक्ट भी करना है एक दूसरे के साथ में, बारिश के टाइम में।
आई प्रे कि ये सारी जो आप चीजें बोल रहे हो, ये सारी चीजें अलग अलग तरीकों से आप सबके आशीर्वाद से हमें अलग अलग मौकों पे हमारे अच्छे टाइम काल में हमें देखने को, ये सारी अच्छी चीजें आप सबने जो चीजें बोली है।
अच्छी बार होगी, सारी एग्जीक्यूटिव मिलकर काम करेगी, सारे काम हो सकते हैं। लेकिन उसके लिए आपको ऐसे लीडर चूज करने पड़ेंगे जिनका विजन हो, डेडिकेशन हो, हार्ड वर्क हो, 24 आवर अवेलेबल हो। एंड थैंक यू एवरीवन। आई वाज नॉट फेल, आई डोंट
Thank you, sir.
सर आई एम बीइंग वेरी क्लियर विद एवरीवन। मैंने सचिन सर से बोला, मैंने इंदरबीर सर से पहली बात बोली है, और मैं आपसे भी बात बोल रहा हूँ कि सर प्लीज एक बार ये कंप्लीट हो जाए। ये आप लोगों को इलेक्शंस, अभी आप लोग ऑक्यूपाइड हैं बहुत ज्यादा, उसके बाद सर मोस्ट हम्बली मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप सबके साथ इलेबोरेटली बैठ के, सर हमारे लिए तो सर बहुत सौभाग्य है जो हमें आप सबसे बातें सुनने के लिए मिल रहा है और आप लोगों के विचार जो है वो पता चल रहे हैं। तो सर इट्स अ वेरी काइंड ब्लेसिंग फॉर अस, एंड आई प्रे फॉर मोर सच अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड ओकेजन्स विद ऑल ऑफ यू सर। हमारे सारे सीनियर्स, इतनी बढ़िया बार है हमारी, सारे सीनियर्स हमारे इतने शानदार हैं, तो बस ये हमें आशीर्वाद आप सबका इस तरीके से मिलता रहे।
Thanks to all of you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
I request all of you to kindly vote and support me for Vice President. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So I welcome you most with folded hands and with utmost gratitude. So thank you so much for being here with us. And so I request you to kindly share your views on what is leadership at the bar.
Thank you, Keshav, for affording me this opportunity on this platform. To begin with, I will start from a statement that the subject matter is leadership at the bar. I am not using it as a platform for my election campaign. That's one. That it is not going to be election speech, or it has to be leadership qualities required at the bar and the vision of the leader required to lead the bar. I am concentrating on that. To be very frank, I am first time contesting this election. I have never been to the bar elections, either as an executive or any. This is the state where I am coming for the honorary secretary. To be very frank, my 16 years of experience at the bar, before that 30 years I had been practicing CA. Coupled with that, I look at the things that there are inadequate facilities for the members. At around 40,000 members are there. Everybody is talking about parking space, shortage of chambers. This is known everywhere. How do you solve that? That is the leadership quality. We will address garibi hatana hai. Kaise hatana hai? Garibi hatao. I am not giving this slogan. I am working on this aspect. I find that the younger lawyers are not having sufficient facility, not about the space or the parking. They are not bothered. Somebody is coming on metro, somebody is coming on auto rickshaw, and other public convenience also. But the main crux is that their filing is difficult to practice in the High Court. Reason being that filing kaise hoga? There are counters by the High Court कि filing में आपके defects हैं. After the defect, आपको एक deficiency letter देती है. Still you are unable to solve those problems and you roam around the High Court for 2-3 good months to rectify those mistakes, which is a cause of inconvenience to the young lawyers before their clientage. कि आपसे फाइल ही नहीं हो पा रहा है, कब कोर्ट में लगेगा. The issue is that are we training? Are we occupied to that extent that we are not able to give any assistance in the bar, in the filing, or for some technical aspects not relating to the technicality or the merits of the case, but filing aspect, law and practice. Law everybody has read. He may learn so with some experience coming, but we are not providing any conducive atmosphere for him to enter the courtroom. I find that most of the lawyers are there till the filing counter. To my vision, the leadership has to be from the front. I don't find the existing team had been leadership at the front to assist those lawyers who are denied of the professional opportunity. And on the professional continuing education, what efforts have been made in the past? We are not having enough number of lectures, seminars, etc. I intend, if I come to the post, or even if I don't come to the post, to make the younger lawyers, not even younger lawyers, other lawyers. After the proximity card, around 8,000-9,000 are the voters left out. 36,000 members. What is being fed to them? What is the message going? Are they a tool for the votes? No. And out of 8,000, the chamber also, on the chamber issue, smaller. I'm not criticizing the old management. There are quite restraints in the Lutein zone for putting the height of the buildings. Whatever is said, Kakanagar mein le lenge. Are we trying to encroach upon the entire area for the High Court? No. From the day the enrollment is there, I intend to provide a working space, even on sharing basis. What is being done by the persons or my members or seniors who have the chambers? Are they giving some lectures every Are they addressing the problems of that? What is the facility provided in the bar? Are the members of the executive or the senior members sitting in the bar to assist the younger lawyers in doing their ease of practice? To continue that, I have taken the initiative last 8 months itself when I decided to fight the elections. I have launched an app, court fees app. This will save the time and energy of not only the lawyers, but of the courts also in this thing. Court fees app, I have provided the QR code saying that you scan the QR code, you put the value of the suit, you get immediately court fees. So invariably, the courts में क्या होता है? Suits में defendant takes a plea, court fee is not proper, suit liable to be dismissed. Order 7, Rule 11, CPC application. Considerable time of the court is wasted. We talk so many times कि court में delay हो रहा है, justice denied, delay is there, justice denied. But are we not to hold ourselves responsible? We are putting a blame on the judiciary, but we should learn how to work, do our job very well. To that, I have launched the app so that lakhs of people will be benefited and the litigation will stop. Even if the deficiency for court fees is there, considerable time is wasted because अगर 10 रुपए का भी कोर्ट फीस कम है, आपको 10 रुपए की कोर्ट फीस लगाना है, पेपर लगाना है, दोबारा से उसकी स्कैनिंग करानी है, पीडीएफ दोबारा कराना है, बुक मार्किंग दोबारा करना है, रीफाइलिंग है, उसकी लिस्टिंग की क्या डेट्स हैं, you are on the toes always till the matter is listed. So I have made that easy. Then the second app I have launched is arbitration fee calculator. A suit is not filed in the court, it goes to arbitration because the arbitration में fees कितना है.
So most humbly, sir, 30 seconds, sir. The time is
Okay.
5 minutes is up.
So to me, the leadership quality is taking the entire team with you and lead 35,000 force towards a common goal to work for the force, not for yourself and others. This thing. My leadership role will there. I have already launched third app also, which is saving the time and energy of votes for lakhs around India, and this is without any consideration for vote. I think I have made myself clear that even vote or no vote, I am for the bar, but the leadership quality has to be a vision beyond the car parking or the space which is beyond the control of the bar. Oblige.
Sir, deepest gratitude to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Respected seniors, fellow advocates and friends, hello and namaskar. आज मैं एक ऐसे टॉपिक पे बोलने के लिए इनवाइट किया गया हूँ विच इज़ नॉट लिमिटेड टू बार इलेक्शंस बट इट इज़ अ कंसर्न एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. इट इज़ लीडरशिप एट द बार. लीडरशिप एक डेजिग्नेशन नहीं होती बल्कि एक विजन, कमिटमेंट और करेज होता है. एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बार लीडरशिप सिर्फ लॉयर्स के प्रोफेशनल राइट्स की बात नहीं करती बल्कि पूरे जुडिशरी सिस्टम को सपोर्ट करती है. आज के टाइम में जब लीगल प्रोफेशन नए चैलेंजेस फेस कर रहे हैं लाइक जुडिशल ट्रांसपेरेंसी, लॉयर्स इंक्रीजिंग स्ट्रेस लेवल, नो सोशल सिक्योरिटीज़ फॉर लॉयर्स, यंग लॉयर्स की स्ट्रगल या लीगल रिफॉर्म्स, तो हमें ऐसे लीडर्स चुनने की ज़रूरत है जो सिर्फ आपके बारे में नहीं सोचते, अपने स्वार्थ के लिए नहीं सोचते बल्कि पूरे लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी के भले के लिए काम करते हैं. सो लीडरशिप का मतलब सिर्फ स्पीचेस देना या इलेक्शन जीतना नहीं होता. एक सच्चा लीडर वो होता है जो यंग लॉयर्स की ग्रोथ को इंश्योर करे ताकि नए एडवोकेट सिर्फ स्ट्रगल ना करें बल्कि बाहर से एक स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट सिस्टम मिले. एथिक्स और इंटीग्रिटी को लीड करें ताकि लीगल प्रोफेशन की डिग्निटी बनी रहे और हम सब मिलकर न्याय के साथ खड़े हो सकें. जस्टिस डिलीवरी सिस्टम में रिफॉर्म्स के लिए काम करें क्योंकि सिर्फ केसेस लड़ना लीडरशिप नहीं है, कोर्ट में केसेस करना लीडरशिप नहीं है. सिस्टम को बेटर बनाना भी एक लीडर का काम है. अगर हम हिस्ट्री उठाकर देखें तो बड़े लीगल रिफॉर्म्स के पीछे एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बार लीडरशिप रही है, चाहे वो लीगल एड मूवमेंट हो, जुडिशियल इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए लड़ाई हो, या एडवोकेट्स के राइट्स की बात हो। बार लीडर्स हमेशा एक स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉइस रहे हैं। आज के टाइम में यंग लॉयर्स का फ्यूचर एक बड़ा मुद्दा है। फीस बढ़ रही है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ कम हो रही हैं और नए वकीलों को एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड गाइडेंस नहीं मिल रही। आई फील एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बार लीडरशिप का काम है कि वो नए लॉयर्स के लिए मेंटोरशिप प्रोग्राम्स, फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट और करियर ग्रोथ के नए एवेन्यूज़ क्रिएट करें। आज सवाल ये नहीं है कि हम किस पोजीशन के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, बल्कि सवाल ये है कि हम किस वजह से लड़ रहे हैं। एक लीडर वो नहीं होता जो सिर्फ बड़े लॉयर्स के साथ रहे या उनके सपोर्ट से लड़े, बल्कि वो है जो अवेलेबल हो, जो विलिंग हो, जिसके पास विजन हो, जो लॉयर्स के स्ट्रगल और उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स को समझता हो। एक लीडर वो नहीं होता जो सिर्फ अपनी पॉपुलैरिटी बनाए, बल्कि वो जो बार को यूनाइटेड रखे, बार की यूनिटी के लिए काम करे। एक लीडर वो नहीं होता जो सिर्फ चुनाव जीतने के लिए प्रॉमिसेस करे, बल्कि जो बार के हित के लिए ग्राउंड लेवल पर काम करे। सो लीडरशिप बोलने से नहीं, एक्शन से आती है। और एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बार लीडरशिप का मतलब है हमें सिर्फ खुद का नहीं, पूरे लीगल कम्युनिटी का सोचना होगा एक बेहतर भविष्य के लिए। सो इफ़ आई समराइज, हमें एक ऐसी बार की ज़रूरत है जो यंग लॉयर्स को गाइड करे, अपॉर्चुनिटी दे, लीगल एजुकेशन और ट्रेनिंग को मॉडर्नाइज करे, बार और बेंच के बीच एक म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट का रिश्ता बनाए, एडवोकेट्स के राइट्स और डिग्निटी के लिए हमेशा आगे रहे, उनकी सोशल सिक्योरिटीज़ एंड बेटर वर्क फैसिलिटीज़ के लिए सोचे और काम करें। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि अगर हम मिलकर एक नए विज़न के साथ काम करें तो हम एक और भी मजबूत बार बना सकते हैं, जो सिर्फ कोर्ट रूम तक सीमित नहीं रहेगा, बल्कि लीगल सिस्टम को और भी स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाएगा। सो विद दिस लेट्स लीड विद इंटीग्रिटी, यूनिटी एंड विजन। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय न्याय। नमस्कार।
So guys, yes, many congratulations to everyone who's been participant to this. We've heard that this is a very unique thing which has happened today. And I thank the entire team, Team Westrelix. I thank Deepak ji, I thank Dhananjay ji for very relentless work. It happened over a very short period of time, the entire planning and execution of this. तो ये हो पाया अपने आप में बहुत बड़ा ये एक सौभाग्य है हमारा, जिसके लिए सिर्फ और सिर्फ जो हमारे सीनियर्स हैं, everyone who's contesting and who has taken their time out today to help us, enlighten us, learn more about the bar, more about what exactly leadership is, and what I think we may expect in the upcoming few years of the Delhi High Court. I think we have a very decent outline. And so again, guys, that's the best, the best part of it. So we have the blessings of how do I say practically the entire bar, and I'm just deeply very grateful. तो अब सिंस वी हैव दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, अभी 2-4 मिनट है मेरे पास, तो मैं आप लोगों को एक अपने बारे में बता देता हूँ, हम हैं कौन और करते क्या है। तो वी आर वेस्टरलेक्स, बेसिकली यंग लॉयर्स, यंग लॉ फर्म बनाने की हमने कोशिश की, लेकिन एक ऐसा लग रहा है फ्री लीगल लिटरेसी इनिशिएटिव ही बना दिया हमने। तो दिस स्टार्टेड ड्यूरिंग COVID-19, ड्यूरिंग द पैंडेमिक ऑब्वियसली ऑल कोर्ट्स वर शट एंड एवरीथिंग वाज शिफ्टिंग ऑनलाइन. So our seniors, Dr. Sai Kumar Pathrugu, he's from Bombay, and Shri Vishwabandhu Sharma ji. Dr. Sai Kumar sir is an advocate, and Vishwabandhu Sharma ji, he's a retired district judge. So they both, I had the good fortune उनके guidance और blessings का, and उन्होंने बोला कि कुछ करो, तो उन्होंने शुरुआत कराई हमारी। Initially वो पढ़ाते थे हमें थोड़ा थोड़ा, but then they started advising us कि आप invite करो सारे अपने जो seniors हैं. And we've had the good fortune of hosting a lot of our seniors from here also. And BSD sir has this message. Sir was, I think, the first person from Delhi High Court Bar Association who we invited. And I still remember उस दिन सर की तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी, और वो दिन था 15th of August था in 2021-22, I think, ऐसा कुछ था, 21-22 के टाइम की बात है. 21 I think, 21 I think. And Dheer sir, I still remember उनकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी and he took the time out. तो उस दिन मुझे पता चला था पहली बार कि हमारी बार exactly कितनी strong है. And उसके बाद से I've seen the number of how do I say, the respect that we've received and how we feel that it's better to communicate also all of these things. So many sirs, like previously also, if you'll just go through our what we've done so far, आपको सब दिख जाएगा हमारा, everything is there on YouTube. We've completed 100 free online community classes on law. That is what the initiative is originally and officially called. Technically, this is the 101st class which happened today. So ये आप सबके blessings और आप सबके आशीर्वाद के साथ आप सबके सामने हुआ है ये. We've covered all 25 High Court jurisdictions in India. Every single High Court jurisdiction and the best of the best people from there. Just amazing amount of learnings and the profession. The more we've done it, the more we see how truly mesmerizing and valuable this profession is. So I'm not commenting on all the participants who कि वो कौन-कौन हैं और उन्हें क्या-क्या अपने respect में किस-किस तरीके से pillars हैं ये सारे के सारे इस profession के. वो वाली बातें करेंगे elections के बाद. So Kirti sir, so kind of you sir, deepest gratitude to you sir. Without any further ado sir, I request you to kindly take us through this topic of leadership.
Yeah, so your issue is leadership. Am I right? See, the leadership in a simple terminology is कि आप कोई ऐसा काम करते हो जिसको देख के आपकी नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जो बच्चे हैं वो आपको रोल मॉडल मानते हैं और वो आपको फॉलो करना चाहते हैं. जैसे हमारे टाइम पे मिस्टर लेखी थे, मिस्टर एस.सी. मलिक थे, ये सीनियर एडवोकेट, मिस्टर C.M. ओबरॉय थे. Then we have heard about a lot of other great seniors, Mr. Ravinder Sethi, Mr. S.N. Shankar. Well, I can start and it's never ending. Mr. S.M.K. Chawla, Mr. Chandok रहे हैं काफी टाइम तक. So कुछ जिसे कहते हैं ना कि 5% उनका, 5% इनका, 5% इनका, और किसी का होता है कि 50% ये आदमी आपके कैरेक्टर में वो होता है. तो वो होता है लीडरशिप. उसको हमने फॉलो करा तो वो सब लीडर्स थे. बाकी जहां तक आई मीन विद नो ऑफेंस टू एनीवन, जब मैं सुनता हूं कि मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया, मैं ये करूंगा, मैं वो करूंगा, तो थोड़ा सा एक अजीब सा लगता है, जिसको मैं अब आज के इस माध्यम से, आपके माध्यम से मैं ये आई वांट टू टेल पीपल दैट द एग्जीक्यूटिव फंक्शन इज नॉट अलोन, इट इज अ टीम वर्क. अगर मैं ये कहना शुरू कर दूं कि मेरे टाइम पे मैंने 50th ईयर किया, मेरे टाइम पे मैंने ग्रुप इंश्योरेंस निकाला, मेरे टाइम पे मैंने ये किया, that's like belittling the other members, जो other 14 members थे, and all the more other members जो ordinary members हैं, जिनकी support और strength की वजह से आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. तो ये कहना कि जी मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया और मैं ये करूंगा, मैं वो करूंगा, तो that's not correct. So it's a collective effort. और जब ये कलेक्टिव एफर्ट की हम बात करते हैं तो उसके अंदर हमको ये समझना चाहिए कि सबसे पहले लीडरशिप में आता है कि आप एक बोट को सेल कर रहे हो. उस बोट में आपके बाकी मेंबर्स हैं, वो बैलेंस रखना है. आपके कभी ऐसे भी होते हैं जो विचार दूसरों से नहीं मिलते हैं, तो आपको उनको बताना है, आपको उनको कन्विंस करना है कि भाई हमें ये करना है. वो लीडरशिप होती है कि जब आप उसके हिसाब से चलते हैं. और जहां तक है कि जी मैंने ऐसा करना है, मैंने वैसा करना है, मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, मैं वो कर रहा हूँ, उस पर मैं आपको मेरे ख्याल से इसमें पहले भी एक बार बोल चुका हूँ कि आपका जब IMA का टेस्ट होता है ना, तो IMA के टेस्ट के अंदर जिस इंटरव्यू के लिए जब आप जाते हैं तो उसके अंदर आपको अपने बारे में लिखना पड़ता है. ऐसे ही कुछ लिखा जाता है कि मैंने ये जी मैं वो हूँ, मैं ऐसा हूँ, मैं बड़ा बहादुर हूँ, मैंने बहुत अच्छी मेरी कमांड टास्क में वो है, मैं सिचुएशन रिएक्शन टेस्ट में बहुत अच्छा आदमी हूँ. आपको वो सारे लोग वहाँ जो फील्ड में होते हैं, जो आपका टेस्ट के टाइम पे, टेस्ट के दौरान में आपको चेक कर रहे होते हैं कि जी आपने जो कहा है वो उससे मैच कर रहा है कि नहीं आपके काम से. तो ये हमारी बार के जो मेंबर्स हैं ना, ये बेसिकली साइको एनालिस्ट हैं. इनको आप नहीं कुछ बना सकते. आप ये मैं यहाँ कहने को बहुत कुछ कह सकता हूँ, लेकिन वो वहाँ फील्ड में बैठा हुआ देख रहा है कि ये शख्स जो है ये ऐसा बोल रहा है, ये क्या ऐसा कर रहा था? ये आज से, इसको अगर मैंने 5 साल से देखा है या 10 साल से देखा है या 15 साल से देखा है, क्या ये इलेक्शन पे उतरते ही ये सब कुछ करने लग गया? ये इलेक्शन से पहले भी कर रहा था। सो उस मेंबर को आप अगर ये सोचो कि मैं उसको घुमा दूंगा इन बातों में, एंड यू नो वी हैव दिस इंटेलेक्चुअल what do you call, we become very intellectual, I would say, people, where we think by using some, like, you know, the difference between proletariat and bourgeoisie, and the bourgeoisie has always exploited proletariat. वो member सब समझते हैं कि भाई ये क्या है। फर्स्ट जनरेशन के लिए मैंने आपको पहले भी एक बात बोली थी कि एज अ लीडर, जो मैं हमेशा, whether you're an office bearer or not, you have to say, you have to guide the first generation, because when they come forward, वो कब आएंगे आपके पास किसी चीज की सलाह लेने, या जब आपका उनके साथ कनेक्ट होगा। आपका कनेक्ट ही नहीं होगा। देखें, I may be a very good lawyer, but it's not necessary that I am going to be a good leader also. ये तो वही बात हुई जैसे आप मूवीज में वो सुनते हैं, 3 इडियट्स का डायलॉग है कि भैया सचिन तेंदुलकर को बोला जाए कि तू लता मंगेशकर बन जा, और लता मंगेशकर को बोला जाए कि भाई तू सचिन तेंदुलकर बन जा, तो वो नहीं हो सकता। सब अपनी अपनी फील्ड में, एंड देयर इज लीडरशिप कांट बी थ्रस्ट अपॉन एनीवन। लीडरशिप इज समथिंग नेचुरल, एंड ओवर अ पीरियड जब आपके साथ कुछ चीजें गुजरी होती हैं तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यार मैं किसी दिन एक चीज को अचीव करूंगा, तो आई वुड लाइक टू बी अ रोल मॉडल, आई वुड लाइक टू बी अ बिग ब्रदर ऑफ माय यंगस्टर्स, बिकॉज उन यंगस्टर्स को जब आप ये बिग ब्रदर वाली जो आप फीलिंग देते हो, आपको पता नहीं कि आप उनका कितना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर देते हो। वो मतलब वो कहने से नहीं होता कि जी मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया, वो उसको पता चल जाता है कि ये। जहां तक के इम्प्रूवमेंट्स की बात है, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ स्कोप ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट। हमारी एग्जीक्यूटिव पिछले, मैं तो 40 साल से देख रहा हूँ, कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा कर ही रही है।
So 30 seconds, sir.
कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा कर रही है। अभी जो यंगस्टर्स आए हैं, टू सम अप, जो यंगस्टर्स आए हैं उनके आइडियाज लाइक इट्स अनमैचेबल। उन्होंने, कईयों ने मेरे को व्हाट्सएप में मैसेज भी भेजे कि सर दिस इज दिस, दिस इज दिस, दिस इज दिस, डिजिटल में ऐसा होना चाहिए, आपको एक पोर्टल ऐसा होना चाहिए जो मैच कर सके दोनों को, उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट, कंपनी की रिक्वायरमेंट, लॉयर की रिक्वायरमेंट को भी मैच कर सके। तो ये सब चीजें आप कब करोगे? जब आपको वो यंगस्टर, चाहे एग्जीक्यूटिव में हो या ना हो, और उसके पास ब्रिलियंट आइडियाज हो, तो आपको उनके आइडियाज लेके अपने एग्जीक्यूटिव में डालना है, और एग्जीक्यूटिव का एक कंसर्टेड डिसीजन लेना है। दैट्स व्हाट आई फील। लीडरशिप तो इसी को कहेंगे। अब क्या करा है, क्या नहीं करा है, ये तो द होल वर्ल्ड नोज कि किसने क्या करा है, किसने क्या नहीं करा है। फॉर दैट आई वुड नॉट से दैट कि जी मैंने ये किया। मैं तो हमेशा यही कहा कि हमने ही सब कुछ मिलकर किया है, अकेले कुछ नहीं करा। थैंक यू। I think that was.
Yeah, sir, absolutely.
Thanks a lot, sir.
I will do. Sir, so kind of you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
And deepest gratitude to every single person who has contributed so generously.
Yes, I want to thank everyone. Sunday को बेचारे लोग जो है, God bless them.
Vivek sir, very good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, deepest gratitude to you for taking your time out on a Sunday afternoon. Grateful to you, sir. So, sir, we can start whenever you're ready.
Can I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can start, sir. We welcome you, sir.
Good afternoon to all of you. This is Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon, and it's a pleasure to be here on this platform. First of all, leadership is all about dignity. And my campaign has been of utmost dignity. First of all, my campaign was not based on show of strength, whether it was for filing the nomination papers or carrying a trail of lawyers in the corridors of the courts or the gates of the High Court. Secondly, no intern, no junior was used in my campaign. Campaigning has been happening since August 2024. And I see so many interns and juniors being carried along in the troops for campaigning. Juniors and interns have come to learn from me, and they have not come to campaign for me. Thirdly, I endeavored in my entire campaign not to disturb a single member of the Delhi High Court bar. I did not campaign outside the courtrooms. People are waiting for their matters to be taken up. I did not campaign at the gates of the High Court. People are rushing for their matters in the morning. So I kept my campaign dignified. Dignity, in my view, is the single important, most important factor and facet of leadership. That's one. Now, leadership is also about taking a stand. I have taken a stand on important issues confronting the Delhi High Court bar, which unfortunately or fortunately, my contemporaries have not done so. For instance, I have questioned the designation process of senior advocates. The Delhi High Court bar is extremely unhappy with the process of the designation of senior advocates. I have not looked at vote bank politics. I will bite the bullet if I am elected as your next president. I shall ensure reforms in the designation process of senior advocates. Then I stand for first generation young lawyers. I shall endeavor to create a level playing field for young first generation lawyers. Now, what I mean by saying level playing field, why should all the government panels, all the public sector panels, all the state government, Union of India panels, why are they reserved for legacy lawyers, lawyers with contacts, lawyers, whose parents are somewhere in life, they are enjoying some position of power? Why should preference not be given to young first generation lawyers coming from humble backgrounds? Firstly, all local commission appointments, Amit, all local commission appointments, preference should be given to young first generation lawyers. All amicus curiae briefs, preference should be given to young first generation lawyers. So if I'm elected as your next president of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, I will ensure a level playing field for young first generation lawyers. I will incorporate mentorship programs, placement programs for young first generation lawyers. Thereafter, I come to gender equality. Women lawyers, female lawyers have emerged as a strong force in the Delhi High Court. When I started the profession in 1992, there were very few female lawyers. Today, they are on par with their male counterparts. However, when it comes to designation as senior advocates, there has to be parity. When it comes to elevation as judges of the High Court, there should be parity between female lawyers and male contemporaries. I'm not seeking reservation for female lawyers. Moreover, I, as a leader of the bar, do not believe in diplomacy. I will bite the bullet. I will take on issues head on. Another area of reform. All collective decisions, all decisions affecting the bar, Delhi High Court bar, in my tenure as president, would be taken collectively after a debate in the general body meetings.
So,
in my view, general body meetings are a farce. They are a farce, So therefore, these are some of the issues I will take up. Also, we need more consultation rooms for lawyers and clients to confer and discuss their cases. So with this, I end. This is my vision of leadership of the bar. Thank you all very much.
The deepest gratitude to you, sir.
Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank you so much. It's most valuable that you could spare the time today. And sir, we're deeply, deeply grateful to you, sir. Thank you, Vivek, sir.
Thank you all very much
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
for inviting me on this platform.
So kind of you, sir.
Thank you.
और उसी के साथ सौभाग्य हमारा कंटिन्यू होता है that we have the opportunity of hosting Abhijat sir also. Abhijat sir.
Namaskar. I am so privileged to have been invited.
Welcome, sir.
Again, sir, format is very simple. That 5 minutes of the time, 30 seconds extendable. Topic is leadership at the bar, your views, and so whatever you think about it. So leadership at the bar, 5 minutes, absolutely yours, and gratitude, sir.
Thank you, Keshav. Leadership of the bar is a very vast topic. Why do I want to get elected? Why am I contesting this election is something which is of relevance. I have a completely non-political background. I've never contested bar elections. I didn't even contest any student union elections. No elections at any time. For most of my career, which started in 1995, till the year 2013, I was a struggling first generation lawyer who used to come to the High Court and also go to various district courts. And establishing myself professionally really didn't give me any time to even think about being elected to the Bar Association or the Bar Council, etc. By the year 2013, by God's grace, I had established myself to an extent, and then I actually thought that it's time to give back to the bar which has given me everything in life. Right from the first rupee I earned till today, when some people do know me. So it was time to give back to the bar, and therefore I decided to contest. 2014 was the first time, with your blessings, I was successful in getting elected to the post of secretary. And I never repeat elections in the subsequent year, because I firmly believe that new faces and then fresh blood has to come into bar politics for people to see the difference, and everybody must be given an opportunity. So I contested again in 2019 and continued till 2022. That term was marred by the dreaded pandemic, and during which I also made an effort to contribute. Now I'm back with you again and asking for votes. But the real reason actually is, there are various reasons why people want to join bar politics, and perhaps the foremost reason is to uplift their legal practices. So I must make it very clear that and this is for posterity and in public, I have no hesitation in saying that I will certainly limit my practice, and it will never be a 2-page list or even a full 1-page list, so that I can balance things and devote enough time and more to deliver the promises that I've made. I don't believe in vague sloganeering like what will you do? I'll uphold the dignity of the bar, or I'll restore it to its pristine glory, and I will fight for you. I have concrete agendas. My first priority is improvement of infrastructural facilities. For a lawyer who comes to the High Court, he should not get bogged down by filing, by photocopying, by scanning, by lack of conference facilities, by lack of connectivity to the internet. All this should be taken care of by the Bar Association, so that the lawyer who comes to the High Court has a seamless, happy experience and can concentrate on his case, rather than concentrating on his tablet and finding out where the next Wi-Fi signal is the best and doing video conferencing from some obscure staircase. where he finds good signals. So all this is not really something which should go on now, and it's time to change this. So infrastructural improvement is something which I have done in the past. I opened Vimarsh, the facility you find in Law Chamber Block 3. The glass canteen was made fully air conditioned for young lawyers. The consultation room in the Lawyer Chamber Block 1 was completely refurbished, and it was refurbished after 1980s. Various things were done. I don't want to keep tom-tomming my achievements. They are all for you guys to see. But the fact of the matter is that infrastructural improvement is my foremost priority, and I will do that. Secondly, I've already told you about how I don't intend to have a very vast legal practice. I will do quality cases, but I'll do a limited number of cases so that I can devote time. I will always be accessible to members. I will always be available either in my chamber or in the bar office at all times to solve your problems. The function of the association is to solve problems of members, and in the rare event there is some kind of a confrontation, to stand up for their rights, which I have in the past. And
30 seconds. So 30 seconds.
That's fine. You hand over a contestant the mic and he'll go on and on forever.
So we've done it for everyone.
That's right. And thank you very much, Keshav. And I'm really grateful to this platform to having invited me over and the opportunity of airing my views.
So it's just a blessing for us to have had this opportunity of today hosting. So you and so everyone who's been contesting so far, I think barring one or two people, I think all people who were contesting, about 17 people are contesting. I think at least 15 people turned up. And so it's a blessing, sir, and it's only possible under DHCBA. I know that very few other places people would have the courage also to even attempt. Thank you to all the participants. We hope कि आपको आज कुछ और अपने जो आपके जो contestants हैं जिनके लिए आप वोट करेंगे, आपकी जो बार के leaders हैं, उनके बारे में कुछ और अच्छा जानने के लिए मिला होगा. And I just wish for prosperity for everyone, happiness for everyone.
Keshav, from my side,
Please,
I would like to thank you, Deepak, and all of the Westerlands.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much for this platform, and we had a wonderful views we heard from the contestants, and I think we all should now think and then select the proper candidate which will do something for the welfare of the youngsters particularly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was wonderful hearing all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone. आपके जो भी ख्याल, विचार, सवाल, जवाब हैं, वो सब या तो आप YouTube पे भी अपलोड करेंगे तो वहाँ कमेंट्स पे डालिएगा. Apart from that, अब आपको ये पता है कि आपके सारे जो सीनियर्स हैं वो सब accessible हैं. Please reach out to them with whatever issues you have. Hopefully you will not have any issues. But इतना है कि हाँ, solutions आपको मिल जाएंगे. So with that, and on that note, sir, I seek your kind blessings and your permission to end this session for today.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.